your girl Hyunee, and today I'm going to be eating soy sauce marinated raw crabs. So let's dig in because I'm so hungry. So the day has come where I didn't draw my eyebrows again. Aside from that, today I'm going to be doing what would Hyunee do? Before I explain what would Hyunee do is, let's first try the soy sauce marinated raw crabs. But before I take my first bite, can you guys tell the difference between some of these crabs? So one of them is from Korea, and the other three are from America. Ding, 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 ding. This one, the bigger one, is from Korea, and it was twice the price of these three combined together. Let's try it first. So this is the Korean one. Do you guys see that egg in there? You can either squeeze it or squeeze it with your mouth. Get some rice over here. I've been waiting for this day. So, what would Hyunee do is a segment where you guys, my honeybees, send in stories that you guys want advice on or what I would do in your situation. So if you guys have any stories and you want my advice or any of the other honeybees' advice, please send them to wwhdhoney@gmail.com. That's wwhdhoney@gmail.com. So let's try the American one. I think this one right here. It is a lot smaller. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it still has that egg. Let's try this. I do taste the difference. Not a crab expert, but the Korean one is a lot sweeter. But they're both very meaty. So is it worth paying twice the price of these three for the Korean crab? I know some of you guys have been waiting for this What Would Hyunee Do segment for the longest time. And I'm sorry it's been so long. To the shell. Are you guys ready for that first? What would Hyunee do? Let's wipe my hand a little first. Hi, Hyunee. I don't know if you're still doing What Would Hyunee Do, but I need advice on something that I'm dealing with. Yes, I'm still doing it. Basically, I have a crush on someone that goes to my college. We were in the same orchestra together since 2017. We both went to the same college, and we both have obtained a degree in the same field. You know what I really admire? People who are musically talented. My parents try to make me do piano, flute, violin. I'm for sure not musically talented. And for that, I'm so sorry, parents. So we're both music majors. When I first started talking, I had a situation in which he was so much help to me. When I realized how caring and kind he was, I proceeded to want to get to know him more, and I wanted to hang out with him. The only thing that I don't like is that I don't know exactly how he feels about me. You know, that's one thing that I miss having a crush, but at the same time, I don't because of that anxiety of not knowing if they like you or not and having to play that game. Let's listen to this Honeybee's story. He says he really likes me, but then he proceeds to say that he sees me as a sister. Why are you playing with my honeybee's heart? The other thing is that most of the time it seems like I'm the one investing a lot more of my own time to him than he is with me. He is a nice guy and I like him and everything, but I just want a steady relationship with him where he doesn't make excuses or he doesn't get scared of being with me. What do I do, Hyunee? Love, the Ice Princess. I love your channel and you always put a smile on my face. I love how you put love, the Ice Princess. If you're watching this video, please let me know in the comments below why you're the Ice Princess. But you know what? If I were in your situation and this guy is basically playing games with me, if I really like him and if I think it's worth investing my time, I think I would still keep trying to get to know him. And even if it takes more of my time than his, I would still try to pursue it. But if you think it's not worth it, then get straight to the point and be like, hey, do you like me? Because I like you. If you don't, boy bye. Just kidding. Let's try this head. Let's try the American one first. Look at that egg. I don't know if my honey spoon's gonna fit in this one, but let's try. Mix all that good stuff in there. Da-dun. Yeah. Mmm. You gotta get in there, cause see, there's more. Mmm. I do wish you the best of luck, Hyunee. I know this did take a long time to respond, but please let me know if there's an update on this. I would love to know how this crush went. Ding. Let's try squeezing this one. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Whoa, explosion! And then put it on the rice. Just like you would the crab head. Mmm. And then yum. Mmm. Before we move on to the next honeybee, what would Hyunee do? So today, I went to get coffee at Starbucks, right? And the person I was talking to in the drive-thru asked, do you want any room for cream or sugar? And I was like, no, I just want black. And they confirmed it. Are you sure you want black? And I was like, yeah. So when I was talking at the drive-thru, I was coughing a little bit. Guess what? There was honey in there. Honey. So I'm wondering if the person that took my drive-thru order was a honeybee, because maybe she thought I was a little bit sick. So she put some honey in there because, you know, honey cures everything. Like me, honey. Or I might be overthinking it, but hey. The person at the Starbucks, if you're a honeybee and if you're watching this, please let me know in the comment below. Because what are the chances of someone putting in honey in Americano? Let's try this Korean crab. The egg is so much brighter. It's orange. It's like a bright neon orange. Do you guys see that? Mix it with rice. Sometimes when you eat this at the restaurant, they make you really bomb mixed rice with like sesame oil, sesame seed. I want to make sure I get everything in here. With some uni sometimes. It's really the best thing ever. You know what? Now that I tried this, I do think it might be worth getting the Korean crab. Never know. Never assume anything until you try it to the fullest extent. That Korean crab. But can you guys believe that the Korean one is twice the price of 3 of these? It was around $40 for just one crab. Have you guys ever tried crab sashimi? It's one of my favorites. I tried it in Japan for the first time, and wow, I went to heaven and came back. Every time I go to Japan, I make sure to have crab sashimi. Are you guys ready for the next What Would Hyunee Do? Hey honey, I love your videos so much. Thank you so much for reading this. Thank you for writing this to me, Honeybee. My boyfriend, who's my ex now, and I have been dating for 4 months. We started dating because I was going through the worst breakup and he decided to help me forget about my ex. Let's call my boyfriend Jason. So Jason and I never talked that much before we were dating. Meat galore! So when we started dating in December 2018, we didn't have feelings for each other at all. A week later, we kissed, which got us to the point where we knew that we had real feelings. The next day, we broke up. Long story short, he was forced to kiss some girl, and he felt too guilty to stay dating me. Like 4 days later, we got back together. So after we got back together, it's been amazing, really. So you forgave him for kissing another girl. Our anniversaries were spent well. He would treat me so right, and I loved it. 8 hours ago, we broke up. He told me that he's losing feelings because our conversations has been dry. I kid you not. I've been crying for 7 hours. 7 hours in my room holding my teddy bear he gave me, crying my eyes out. Help me, honey. What do I do? How do I do this without him? Hyunee B, I know it might be hard right now, but we all go through breakups, and breakups are one of the hardest, but there's someone for everyone, and there's going to be someone out there for you that's going to treat you a lot better and treat you like what you deserve. You deserve so much better. If he's cheated on you once and he's saying, oh, let's break up because our conversation is dry, what makes you think he's not going to do that later in the future? I just think he is not worth your time, Hyunee B, and cry your eyes out. Cry it out and talk to your friends and talk about him and talk about the relationships and all the good times and the bad times that you've had. And time will heal and you will find someone for you. I know it for sure. So Hyunee B, stay strong and time will heal, okay? We're all here for you. And if the other Hyunee Bs have advice for this Hyunee B about breakups, please comment down below and let's help each other out. Hyunee B life. Okay, so are you guys ready for the last What Would Hyunee Do? But before I get to that, let's mix some rice in here. You know, one of the crabs pinched me on my lips and now it's stinging. So I think this is going to be my last bite. But before the last bite, I'm going to mix this twice. So let's do a bite first and then get to What Would Hyunee Do? I need your advice, honey. I'm here. I just need your advice with my boyfriend. We've been together 1 month now, and I've been having to do everything for him. I had a good place to live. Now we're living in a random person's basement, paying her to live there, and I can barely afford anything anymore. It's gotten to the point where I'm thinking about leaving because he hasn't made me a better person at all. Drags me down with him and his everyday problems. To the point we're almost homeless. Before I got with him, I wasn't even close to becoming homeless. But the problem with all this is, if I leave, he won't have anywhere to go because the people we're living with wouldn't want him there if we don't work out. What should I do, Hyunee? Well, Hyunee B, I'm so sorry that you're going through this, but I think before you decide to leave him, you definitely need to give him an ultimatum and tell him what's going on with this whole situation and tell him that if he doesn't do anything about it, about himself, then you're going to have to just kick him out or leave him. And if you're in a relationship and you're not happy, then is it really worth being in that relationship? But I really hope that you don't just make a decision out of emotions. But I really hope that you guys can try to talk it out so that he can try harder instead of just leaning on you and depending on you. And sometimes you just gotta let them do their thing instead of helping them all the time. Then they need to fly and let their wings out on their own, you know? You can't always baby them and help them because they're gonna just keep depending on you. So Hyunee, please try to talk to him before you make any final decisions. And I really hope everything works out for you. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this. But if you have decided and if you want more help or anything, please let me know and email me. I'm always here. I know sometimes it takes a long time for me to respond and do these What Would Hyunee Do's. But I hope you guys understand. And this is going to be my last bite. And don't forget to send your What Would Hyunee Do's if you guys have any stories or if you guys want any advice on anything from me or my honeybees. And send it to wwhdhyunee@gmail.com. That's wwhdhyunee@gmail.com. And here goes the last bite. And thank you to all the honeybees that sent in What Would Hyunee Do? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And to become a honeybee. And like this video if you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.